So one of the beautiful things about Scripture is the fact that there is so much information. We have everything from detailed chapter by chapter summaries of Bible books. We have places. We have character studies. We have apologetics topics, everything ranging from abortion all the way to how to talk to like techno-futurist Scientology people. It's all here in the app. But one of the things we figured out as we started to get more and more involved and more in depth in building out the features of this app was that we just needed to have a search functionality. We needed something in place where you could quickly get to the information you needed. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video is the scripture search. So if you're here in your top nav bar, you can see that there is a search function right here. So we'll click on that and it brings you up to the search page. Now off the rip, the thing I want you to see is that we're searching across all the notes you've taken, verses of the Bible, characters, apologetics questions, books, and places. So it's all here. So for instance, if I was to type in the word grace, I would see where I in the Bible had made a note on Genesis 1:3 that God had grace. That's immediately pulled up for me to view. So if I'm doing my own Bible study and I want to go back and reference some of my notes, I can quickly catch those. We also have all the Bible verses that mention the word grace. Any Bible characters where grace is included in any of their character descriptions, those are listed, as well as apologetics questions. So I really like the apologetics question section because if I'm asked a question about a specific topic, I can just type in that topic really quick and get questions surrounding that. So as we continue to expand the apologetics library, you're going to see more and more questions pop up here. And you can click on any of these questions to immediately go to it along with the explanation. And then we have books where grace is also mentioned. So very detailed search functionality there. For pro users, we have something called AI semantic search. So what that is it doesn't just search by like text match. So it's not just anywhere where the word grace is used. It searches for meaning in the text. For instance, if I typed in like courage and hardship, let's just try it here. So let's type in courage in hardship. What we're going to see is we're going to find verses. They don't say the words courage and hardship per se, but they directly apply to when you need courage in hardship, right? So James 1:2-4, consider it pure joy whenever you face trials. We glory in our sufferings, right? So those Bible verses are directly pulled in because we're using artificial intelligence to understand the meaning behind the text. So this gives you some better, I guess, topics to look at and some more detailed information to consider. So similar to the Bible Reader page that you can access from up here, we also have search functionality for concordance and commentary. And we can do that directly from the search page as well. So if I want to search for a word and see all the places it's used in the Bible, I can quickly do that and get those references immediately. For the Strongs, we can search by Strong's number. If you're brave enough to figure that out, you can go in there. I don't know all those by heart, but if you want to look them up by Strong's number, you can for the Greek and the Hebrew, or you can go by word as well, and you can type that in, and you get all the definitions for grace and things that may be like grace as well. So a very detailed Strong's search that we can do there, as well as the topical search. So if I'm trying to prepare a lesson or a sermon or something like that, or I'm just trying to share with a friend what the Bible has to say about a specific topic, all I would go here is I would type in the topic that I want to search for, and then it would find all the places that topic is used, and then it gives me verses directly relating to that topic. So this is a really handy tool. If someone asks you about something and you want to quickly point them to a place in Scripture where that is, you can do that from a from a page like this. Last but not least, we have our commentary. So if we want to look at commentary for a specific chapter all at once, we have the ability to do that. So we just type in the commentary, and then it pulls up all the available commentaries for that specific chapter, and we do have overlays within there so we can look at the text that the original commentator decided to reference. So it's just another good study tool to have when you're trying to deepen your understanding of the Bible. So those are the three functionalities that we have in regards to the search page. If we see anything that needs to be added, if you note any bugs, any problems, you can always come up here to the feedback tab. You can type in your feedback. We look at all of those and we read them all, and we fix any issues that we find. So happy hunting. Hope you can hunt through Scripture and find what you need. hunt through all the different topics, and you're able to use this, and this blesses you. I'll catch y'all on the flip.